Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. It is not just Halloween when the dead are closest to us. The dead surround us at all times. They nourish our food. They provide us with comfort and homes. They provide us with heat and warmth. The dead are not just around us on Halloween. The dead surround us and hold us and protect us. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Yes, indeed. Thumbs up, and for all of us that are still alive on this day, a very good thing. You did it. Another day. A very good thing. It's good to be alive. It's good to metabolize. It's good to not just be decaying and rotting. I mean, one day we're all going to be there. We're all just going to be horrific, slimy, disgusting skeletons, or if we get burnt up, just a bag of ashes, like my wife, who is in this box over here. She's a bag of ashes inside of there. There are human remains inside of this box. My wife. Also, there's a cat. Her cat. I had it cremated, and I placed the bag of ashes too inside of this box. So there's human remains and cat remains inside of this room. Thumbs up. One day we're all going to be there. Yay! Still though, it is a good thing to metabolize, even though we metabolize for such a short period of time, and then we're gone and other things continue metabolizing. At least for a little while. Definitely a thumbs up. Oh, there's a lot of lagging. There must be the anti-malware running. Thumbs up. It doesn't care what you're doing. If you're really busy, oh well, you're screwed. It's going to do what it's going to do, and if it messes up what you need to have done, then oh well. Went sort of walkies last night. Partial. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this too. In case you're wondering what the green spiky bit is there, of course, it's just a great big old marijuana leaf on my shirt. This is my knockoff shirt. It's making fun of Herbalife, but they're, well, not making fun. They're trying to avoid copyright. So at the bottom, instead of saying Herbalife, it says Herbalife, which makes no sense at all, but it's got a great big old pot leaf on it, so I bought it. I mean, I bought it a long time ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like ages ago, but still, definitely a thumbs up. I mean, after my wife died and after I started smoking cannabis for pain, so hang symmetrically, shirt. I did go walkies last night, not the full walkies again. It's been like 3 or 4 days now since I've walked to Walmart. I gotta change that. I gotta make the full trip to Walmart. But I went up to the top of Olympic Highway South? I guess you'd call it Olympic Highway South. There's Olympic Highway South, Olympic Highway North. I guess that makes sense. So I just went to the top of that and then walked down into downtown Shelton and then walked around downtown Shelton, bought some sodas at Safeway, and then walked my way on back. So, thumbs up. I didn't get, 6 miles of walking in, but I got at least 3, so that's a good thing. Because if I walk up to the top of Olympic Highway North and then I walk down, that adds a good mile to the loop. So no matter how far I walk downtown, there's an extra mile added on top of that. Definitely a thumbs up. I try to add that on when I make the walk to Walmart, so it's a 7-mile round trip instead of a 6-mile round trip. But usually I'm so busted and broken at the end of a 6-mile round trip that making it 7 miles is painful. Very painful. I mean, literally, there are times that I'm worried I'm not going to make it home. But I managed to do it. I've done it every time so far, so that's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. And I do not know why. For the longest time, I've only been able to comfortably sleep on my left side. I can't sleep on my back. My back goes numb, my legs. Well, my legs go numb, and my back hurts so bad that I can't move. I need help. People to help me move if I'm on my back for any length of time. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not pretty. I end up crying from agony at the end. Not good. I can't lay on my stomach because my head doesn't turn far enough that I could do that and not be in pain just from my neck. I can sleep on my left side and there's no pain. I sleep on my right side. The minute I turn onto my right side, immediately from my sacrum, where your spine attaches to your pelvis, up to my joint between the lumbar and my thoracic vertebrae. Your lumbar, of course, are your lower back ones that curve inward. They do not have the cradling spot for your spinal cord. They're just there for bulk and power. Your thoracic vertebrae, of course, are where your ribs come out, and they've got the protector for your spinal cord. That joint between the two types, from there to my sacrum, it is just like it's made out of, molten steel with spikes coming out of it. But there are times, like last night, I just could not lay on my left side. It was not working. I was uncomfortable. It was unpleasant. I'm always on that side, 99% of the time on that side. My body's tired of it. So even though flipping over onto my right side was immediate agony, I flipped over onto my right side, and I spent most of the night sleeping on that side. So definitely a thumbs up. My chair has made little divots in the carpet because my chair has wheels. So if I try to adjust my positioning, everything has to change. Thumbs up. But it was a nice sleep aside from that. It was nice and warm. I've got just the right number of blankets on now, where I'm warm and toasty, but not so warm that I sweat, and I'm not cold and freezing. So it's actually nice. I'm sleeping now a little bit better. Not a ton, not a lot, just a tiny bit. I set my alarm for like 6:45 this morning, just because I don't like sleeping too late, even if I'm sleeping. And I woke up a little bit before it. Not much, just a tiny bit. So hey, definitely a thumbs up. And I have, of course, been working on my story ideas and what to do and how these things work. I like to have a consistent universe with consistent rules and consistent, things set up. One of the biggest things that bugs me in like horror movies or science fiction movies is when you set up the situation and the rules and the laws, and then you don't follow those. You make them up, or you just go, oh, this one doesn't apply now. And it's like, no. When you set up the rules, you gotta have the rules. So even if the people reading the story don't know what the rules are, they know that you are still following the rules. It's not just stream of consciousness. You're not just wasting their time. There's something that's got a real structure inside of it. So I like to make sure that I've got the structure set, sound, and strong inside of my head. Even if 99% of that you'll never know is the reader. Which is not true. If you're a fairly good writer and you've got skill at it, you take the good 20% of that and you tell the story environmentally so that the pieces come out and the information comes out organically. And that's even better, because then you're throwing out the stuff that shows there's the structure inside. Here's the formal parts that hold it together. And as you can see, there are rules, but that's all you get to see. No more. Read the story. So that part is good. I hope one day to have that kind of skill, but I like to get that 60-70% of the audience, the readers, never see or hear or know about, because this is the foundation that everything else is built on. So if this is nice and solid and doesn't shake, the whole story is going to be solid and not shake. So that's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. I am feeling slightly more energized over the past couple days, and that's a good thing. My body, I've mentioned this before, but my body, as much as I like heat, and as much as I can't take too much cold, my body doesn't like being warm. Warm just makes me sleepy and lazy. Lazy in that it's hard to do things and I'm falling asleep, and it's not lazy in that I'm going, I don't want to do this, I'm just gonna sit here and sleep instead. No, it's, oh, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. Oh, it is so hot. I'm just, oh, 2 hours passed. Oh no. No, that is something that you can't control. It's when you just go, yeah, I was gonna sit here. I don't care. I got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm not even gonna read. I'm just gonna take it easy and I'm gonna sleep. That part I don't like. The first one, I mean, I don't like it either, but it's not my fault. So when it's cooler, going into the autumn and all that, I start getting more energized. I mean, I've mentioned before how, wow, that was not English. I have mentioned before how I've got, seasonal affective disorder. And lots of people have told me to start taking vitamin D and such like that, so I'm going to be doing that. Definitely a thumbs up. Anything to help. Definitely anything to help. But for odd reasons, because I think it's the cooling, as I said, I just get energized during the winter times, which is good. I mean, energizing is good. Even though it's dark, and that doesn't help. Because culturally and societally, at least here in the United States, it's like once the sun starts to go down and it starts getting dark, everything kind of shuts down. Big cities, not really. I mean, stuff goes on in big cities all the time, 24 hours a day. But smaller places, especially like Shelton, I mean, it gets dark and boom! Everything starts closing. Everyone starts going home. When I go walking at 7 o'clock at night. 7 o'clock. That's nothing. During the summertime, when I went out walking at 7 o'clock at night, when the sun was up, people everywhere. People doing things. Now I go out walking at 7 o'clock at night, and it's dark, and I'm alone. I mean, there's people inside of like restaurants, bars, such like that. But stores are shutting down, or are shut down, and there's just nobody. It's dark and dim and abandoned. But I'm out there doing stuff. I don't know if it's a cold or lung cancer or chronic bronchitis. Hopefully it's not lung cancer. I mean, I smoke cannabis, and your lungs don't like that, so yeah, I know that doesn't help. I need to get another CT scan or MRI. I think it was a CT when they discovered that I had a scatter shot of hard little calcium-like nodes in the base of both of my lungs. So I don't know if that's from the fact that I'm TB positive. I have tuberculosis. I've taken the meds. So hopefully that's done the trick, but there could have still been damage from when it was untreated. It could be from the smoking of cannabis. It could just be environmental from age. It could be lung cancer. Especially since, and this one makes it hard for me to be able to tell, because I have scoliosis on this side and it squishes, it's not this side, my spine turns and twists mostly this way. So most of the problems associated with scoliosis, in this particular case, it bends more in this direction, it shoves my shoulder forward, my rib cage does not open as much on this side as it should. But the damage is my back and this side. So I've had knots and pain and just ugh my whole life. When I go walking, halfway to Walmart, this from here down to my thoracic ribs is just, oh, it's agony. It is terrible. And I don't know if that's just because of the scoliosis or because I've got this big painful knot down low. Is that a big painful muscle knot or is it something worse? So I'm going to talk with my primary care provider about that as well come Friday when I've got my 10:30 appointment at American Lake in Washington State. So thumbs up. I'm going to have to do things beforehand that night or very early that morning, and then hopefully I'll be able to get stuff done when I get home for the rest of the day. And hey, well, I was going to say something and now it's gone. My sincere apologies. Didn't mean to just go blank like that. So, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I have no idea what I was going to say. I mean, I literally, it was like walking into a wall. But I've got 24 hours of comments open, and I actually do. I remember to do it. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading. I'm having troubles with my brain this morning. I'm not reading the comments right now. So good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment. Thank you for having left a comment. Later on, I'm going to read as many as I can. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can. Definitely a thumbs up. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And of course, it is arranged because even though I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand because of my depression, fibromyalgia, brain damage from depression from my alcoholism. And see, I don't know what happened. Suddenly I can't speak English. Running into that mental wall just sort of derailed me. My sincere apologies. So let me call up my Chrome. I know I can at least get this part done. Here we go. We have Travis Frost, thumbs up and thank you. And Tommy Matthews, greatly appreciated. And then we have some guy named Jamie, thumbs up and thank you. We have Nicholas Philippe, greatly appreciated. Heron Mandibles, thumbs up and thank you. Pikmin88, thumbs up. We have Confused Owl 29, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Nick Gerard, thumbs up and very good ideas. Caillou Rambos, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. And Voltees, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Dana555, greatly appreciated. Doc903, and no, I don't do reactions at the time. Sammy DeFishy, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. And Collin Reisenauer, thumbs up and thank you. Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. Louis Medina, thumbs up and thank you. And Don Nile, greatly appreciated. Yuri Alurik, I'm nowhere close. Could be Jure. It's J-U-R-E. So I have no ideas, but thank you very, very much. Bayern Fan 158, thumbs up and thank you. Young Hoodie, thumbs up and thank you. Eric Southard, Eric Southard, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Bailey Snyder, greatly appreciated. And hopefully, no, that was actually it. 23. Thumbs up and thank you, all 23 of you, for having left me comments. So I almost got 25, nearly 25 people left me comments. Thumbs up and thank you all, greatly appreciated. It's so irritating. I hope it's just like a low-grade cold or irritation from smoke, because there's a lot of smoke, particulates in the air. There's a lot of wood burning, and the pressure is such that the smoke is clinging to the ground. And they are finding, of course, that inhaling wood particulates just is like smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. So with all that like smoke in the air, yeah, I suppose that doesn't help my throat and lungs. Thumbs up. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com if you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people. That would be beautiful and awesome. If you would like to contribute or help me out but don't want to give to either of those two, I also have a PayPal link down below so you can contribute that way. And I have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to purchase something without actually sending me money. I have cat food, hamster food, silly things, non-silly things, so that would be very, very awesome. Don't feel obligated, I don't feel entitled, and if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them on the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. Definitely a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very, very cool. Greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Something like that. Well, shuckle my duckle. I've got this video. I've got hopefully another video. I can't remember if I've got something that I've got some videos coming up, and that's a good thing. It's definitely a thumbs up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And of course, I ask at the end after you've seen it. Well, I just state I don't even know if there's an intro because I'm behind now at 7:52 a.m. Actually, that's not bad.